My name is Romero. I'm from Spain. I have some salons, also some academies. I'm part of the Guillaume Foundation fashion team since 2008, many years ago. Also Intercoiffure member many years ago, and a trainer from the World Academy. And I'm here with you to share a few minutes, like I think would be like 35, 40 minutes, to share with you some work about aptus, about long hair, little bit focused on bridal. But before we start, I really want to say thank you, not only for Fondation Guillaume and Intercoiffure, also to our main sponsors, L'Oreal and Swarco, because without their support, for sure we cannot be here. So thank you very much.
We are the cutting edge. 110 years of avant-garde, of defying the present, to go further, to aim higher. We serve hair artists, artists committed to revolutionizing the salon experience, opening space for innovation, empowering to dare, tailored for each, created for all. We are the cutting edge, engaging senses, igniting desires, creating unique experiences to be unique as you. We are the cutting edge, boosted by tech. We push the limits of hair, tech in our products, tech in our salons, tech on all our platforms, tech in every fiber of our thinking. We are the cutting edge. Beauty tech to elevate, data-driven to connect, education to adapt, continuously to another evolving world, to be ahead of the curve, always. We are the cutting edge. We care for all hair types, for all humans, because hair defines who we are. We are the cutting edge. We are shaping the future, innovating for progress, caring for the planet, for less waste and more hope, creating the beauty that moves the world towards a more sustainable tomorrow. We are the cutting edge, the future of professional beauty.
I'm going to talk about bridal, about long hair, but it's to me it's a point that for many professionals, I don't know why, but I have the experience that when I do seminars about it, that don't many of the hairdressers really feel comfortable working with that. Last year, I did also a presentation about long hair, and I talk a little bit about it. And I think it's so important, so many things to take in consideration before we work long hair. So for that, I prepare a short PowerPoint presentation. So please, Joachim, if you can share with all of them. For today, three very different between them and focused on different clients for sure. But I think that there are so many points that we have to know about it, and we need to have it very clear when we work with long hair. And we are going to talk a little bit about the long hair decisions, and we are going to talk about what we call the long hair decisions, but there are some aspects that is what I call the before decisions. We always work with hair, not only on long hair. If we work with color or cutting or whatever, we have to take so many decisions to do our job. But in my point of view, when we are talking about somebody who is gonna get married or is invited for a bridal or a special event or whatever, because to me everything is almost the same. There are exist a very important point that are the before decisions, and it's all this area about the client consultation. And here you have 4 points that talks about that, and there are some questions that we have to take in consideration. The first one about what does our client want, because I think that you will be agree with me that so many times every day in our career, in our salons, we have clients that really bring an image or a video or whatever about a hairstyle. Probably they don't have enough hair, or they don't have the quality of the hair that we need, or they don't have length enough, you know. So first of that, we have to talk a little bit with them, see what they want, and if not, or in a future, if we are not going to do exactly the same, we can use it like a reference to do a better job for hair. What do we have after that? What they want? We need to check and to see what we have. We have a long hair, short hair, a lot of quantity, low quantity. How is the texture of the hair? If it's curly, wavy, straight, or whatever. Next point: are we agree with our client? For sure, that's something that always happens. Are we agree with that? The thing that my client want and what I have, I can do that. Or next point, we need to propose something different or something more specific for this special event. Can we change the next one? After this point, we have to think about if we really can do it. Can we do it? If we are able to do it, or if we have all the materials and all the things that we really need to do a long hair. And there we go, we have the long hair decisions. And now, yes, I'm going to talk a little bit about the hair, about the style that we are going to do. Here you have three different points that to me is very important. And in a point of view, I think that really makes, if we think about it, makes the thing more easy. First one, think about where what? Where I'm going to hold the hair. That's very important to know if we are going to locate or place the hair on top of the head in the front area, or maybe we are going to put it on the sides, or maybe here on the crown, the occipital, or maybe on the neck. That's a very important thing, because for sure, every style you do, it will change completely depending the area of the head that you are going to place. What technique would we use? If we are working, I put here some, but for sure are not all the techniques that exist, but we can decide about if we are going to work with twist or knots, overlaying, braids, loops, roller, or whatever, because there's no limits and there are thousands of different techniques about how to do an updo or a long hairstyle. And the third one that also for me is very important is the volume. We can work the hair very nice, we can do beautiful thing, but if don't exist any proportion with our client, her face, the form of the face, the size of the face, the body, the shoulders or whatever, that's very important. Control it. Look for an harmony between all these complements to create a design with a good success. So for the long hair decisions, once we have clear with our clients what we are going to do, what she wants, if we can do it or not, what we are going to do, how I'm going to do it, where I'm going to put the hair, how which technique I'm going to use, and which volume I need, then we have these 5 points to finish all these decisions that help us to prepare our work. How we prepare the hair, which tool we need. We need to clean the hair or wash the hair or not. Some styles you will see now that I propose to do it with a not really very nice and clean hair, because I think that the texture is it's more interesting when we work with that. If I need, or sorry, if I have all the tools that I really need to create the texture or to comb the hair or prepare it, what do we need to hold the hair? There are so many different tools and things on the market, like open hair pins, closed hair pins, elastic, whatever, and or different things that you can find or wherever to do different hairstyles. Which sections are going to use? Another point that to me is very important, because sections helps to create the balance between one part of the hair or another, and help us to put the correct quantity of hair in one side, in another, in this tail, in this point, in whatever we need. Where do we position the hair? Again, if we are going to locate or create the image of our style in one side, in another, on top, on the back, or whatever. And how is the proportion, the correct proportion, and how much volume we can do with the hair of the client. Or maybe if we need to, if we have a client with a lot of hair, very thick, whatever, we have to, or we need to have very clear that maybe we have to push it a little bit to do her natural volume lower, or the opposite. If we need to one of these spoons or whatever to put it under and then cover it with hair and get the extra volume that maybe we need. And for sure, because we are talking about bridal, to me, there's not an updo for bridal or a special event sin the accessories. Again, the market is awesome, huge. There are millions of different things that we can use to put on the head and make our style nice. You have there some examples, the items, and is that please when we use that bridal accessories. To me, it's very important that don't use too much. To me, it's just a detail, a point of the hairstyle that I want to make it, brighter or whatever. But don't cover the full head with many accessories or things like that, because if not, the hair probably will be on a second plane. So just take a little bit care about that. I prepared 3 different styles for this evening. Completely different one to the others. First one probably is gonna be the most classical one, but I want to share it with you because it's a simple way to do a long hair. I use it many times for many girls that are getting married, but also for many clients that just have a nice dinner or a special event or whatever. We can use it for everything. I teach it to many of my students. The second one is going to be something that is not working 100% with my ideas, because another thing that to me is very important is that when we work with a long hairstyle, don't try to mix so many different techniques on it. If you choose a bubble, just use bubbles. If you use nudes, do nudes. If you twist the hair, only twist the hair. When I see some styles with so many difference on it, with braids, bubbles, or things, or whatever, or what, nothing is clear. It's like nothing is prepared, and I'm just trying to do things and try to, do the service and go out, and that's it. But if we try to work on the way I'm saying, it will be more easier. But I'm saying that, but in my second work, I will use two different techniques. This is not very common on me, but I think that it's nice, and it can offer you some different ideas about how to wear the hair. And the last one is that also I want to do something new, something different about the type of clients that we offer our services, because so many times when we do a seminar for styles for bridal or whatever, it's only for the girl that is going to get married. But my third proposition, my third work will be for kids, because I think that so many times also they are part of the event so many times, And why not prepare something funny, something easy, nice looking for kids? I think that could be a very good idea. And for sure, not only our clients, they will be our future clients. So why not on a special day create something beautiful for them? So let's gonna start with the first one. And as you see, this one I really I don't prepare really to match the hair. There's nothing because all the hair will be completely whole.
Perfect.
In this type of long hair is what I told you that I use it so many times for many clients, and to me it's very good for all the clients that don't have any idea about how to wear. We have so many clients many times that no idea, they don't know, they show you 12 different styles, but all of them completely different between them. So this is one that for sure many of them like. It's correct, it's nice, it's easy. And the only thing that I only recommend when you work with it is don't have the hair very clean. If there is him, use some wax on, or some hairspray to make it a little bit gloomy or dirty or whatever. After that, it's a long hair that you can only, you also can work with straight hair, wavy hair, or very curly hair. So you can use every time, everywhere, for every client. You don't have, or you don't need to have an especially long, beautiful girl with a medium length is more than enough. So hope that you will like it and you will use it in the future. So what I'm going to do is, as you see, I have more or less the line in the middle, the hair. You can use it also with the line in one side or in the other, with hair on the front or without. So many possibilities to work with. I'm gonna start. As I told you, a little bit the hair from to the sides, a short line on the front, and I'm going to leave some pieces of hair. This is an optional also, I can hold everything. I will take some hair. I'm going to create an area of hair section, not too much, just the crown. And both sides is exactly the same. And I'm gonna do a low tail with one of the elastic things. I don't know exactly the name in English. And the strong ones, you know that some of them exist on the market, some elastics that are not very strong. I found these ones that really works perfect and hold all the hair in the world. So I took the point and I'm going to do it lower because will be completely the base of our style. And I'm going to look for a point just a little bit up the occipital point, and then we will start. I'm gonna choose the twist technique, and you see it. I'm gonna start on one side and taking little pieces of hair, sorry, leaving some also, and twisting the hair, going all the way through to cover the elastic that we did before. I'm gonna continue till I have a line just on the back side of the ear. And when I have enough hair or hair enough to cover the elastic thing, then I'm gonna use the hairpin, the close one, and just hold the hair, the elastic. I'm gonna do the same on the other side. I need to hold it a little bit better. And do exactly the same on the other side. Take a little piece of hair, divide in two, twist again, and continue. Taking little pieces of hair.
May I ask a question?
Yeah.
So I assume, is this the kind of style that you can put on both longer lengths of hair as also shorter bob kind of lengths of hair? What is the preferred length?
This one. This one is perfect.
The kind of length that you have in the mannequin.
Yeah, more or less around the shoulders.
Okay.
If the hair is too long, you can do it, but maybe you have to think about that. Probably you will have a lot of hair on the neck. And I don't recommend, for example, lengths like this, because we need some length on the neck area. Yeah, sure.
Perfect. Thank you.
Continue twisting, leaving some pieces of hair. And again, when I arrive to the back side of the ear, I stop and cross again to the other side of the elastic. Sorry to be in the middle. Again, with the same hairpins, hold it. So again, I'm gonna take hair from this side, and I will continue twisting, taking different pieces of hair, and going again to the other side. When I cross the middle and I'm on the other side of the elastic, I can hold it and continue again. I start from the left to right, right to the left, again, left to right, and again. Take a piece of hair, continue twisting it. I'm gonna change the side, sorry. And again, I will hold it on the base. Continue twisting the hair and cover all the neck with it. Only I need to hold the ends. And I will use some extra open pins to close some lines and to help me and cover some of the hairpins. And for sure, what we talk about, the accessories, my bag is completely white. I don't know if you can see it. And in this case, I propose to do just something like this. And there we go. Well, without mirror is not easy, but I think that you can have a clear idea, because, for example, I turn it and now I see that here maybe I need another one. But anyway, there we go. First one, just like 5-6 minutes, more than enough. Continue. This is my second model. You can see I pre-prepare it because for sure this needs more time. I will not use it dirty hair like the style before. But as you see, I divide the head into big sections. From the top of the ears, going up on a diagonal to the crown area and going down again to the other side. On top, I prepare the hair a little bit with one of these crimpy irons, but very soft, not very strong, just to help me to hold the hair, and that's it. And maybe if you need an extra volume, perfect. But don't use it too much, because take out or take off a lot of shiny on the hair. So, and shine to me is very important also. So don't use it too much, just quick way and to help you to hold the hair. And here I prepare some waves that I'm going to take out in front of you, the clips. It's just a regular tail with wavy hair. And again, with this one, I'm going to have a small problem because I don't have the way to move the camera. So you will see only because I need to be so tall to work with it. So I'm going to put the mannequin a little bit lower, and I'm going to start again on the front area, but taking hair from both sides. This also has so many possibilities. You can do what I'm going to do in both sides. I'm going to do it just in the middle because I want to do it quick. But think about that this is just a proposed to you. And for example, the same thing, doing 2 lines of nudes are beautiful also. I'm going to divide it into pieces with a diagonal line. And just do a regular nude in the middle and continue adding some pieces of hair to both sides, and do always exactly the same movement. If in my decision is that this side, for example, left side is going under, do it always. Don't change it. Do it every time the same thing. Again, piece of hair in this side. In this case, left side is under. So sorry. And again, do as much as you want. If you want to do 3, it's okay. If you can and you want to do 20, do 20. It doesn't matter. Again, I have to do it right now very tight because I have some shorter hair that it's finishing. I help adding new hair. And
what kind of products would you recommend using for a style like this or a look like this to get the hair to work the way you want?
In this style, this type of style,
this particular look, when you let the hair
in this area, not really. I normally what I do is I put some wax on my hands, just because help me to hold the hair.
Oh, okay.
And for sure, when we work waves, not use too much product, and or if I use it, I use some what's the name, mousse,
Okay.
but very soft mousse before to blow dry the hair, and or a very light hairspray, or for example, like a shine with a little bit hold power, you know.
Yeah.
But really not many. After doing the hair, I yes, for sure, I use hairsprays or whatever. But if not, I only use the product that I need or the hair need to prepare the hair.
Okay.
And then only in my hands some wax, and that's it. But for example, the wax, I put it on my hands just before the presentation, and the wax that I have is more than enough for the 3 styles. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, I'm finishing with it. This is the last one. Now I think that yes, maybe you cannot see very too much, so I think now it's better. What I'm going to do is both sides of the hair going under the waves. I just need one more hand.
Just one.
Hold it with the elastic. Or a hairpin, we can use it also, but in this case, for example, that's a style that supports everything, because I don't use any clip for it, just 2 elastics, and that's it. Just to finish it, I'm gonna use some hairpins, you know, but to hold the hair really, I don't need to use clips. I'm gonna open a little bit the waves, hold it with some hairpins. There we go. To cover the elastic. I think you can see a little bit how it works. In the middle, the nudes combine with the waves, and for sure we need to use some accessories because it's for a wedding. So I'm gonna use, I don't know if you can see it, it's like I don't know the name, with shiny things. And I'm going to put it on a curly way or a wavy way, crossing the nudes from one side to the other. And there we go, we have the second style. That again, I prepare the hair. You will see it is just very soft waves doing with a flat iron. I prepare it again with a tail on top that is going to hold all the system, and for sure after that I can add some texture on top. And this is the style that I told you before that probably we can use. Is different. It's not I think it's not for the girl that is going to the wedding. It's maybe for younger people, or for, why not for kids. So we have this tail in the middle, and I'm going to use one of these things to help us to brush the hair in many ways, in many directions. So I'm going to take a piece of hair like as you see, the area is just on top. It's not much hair. And I'm going to take, like, in this case, it's like about 30% of the hair that we have on the tail, more or less. I'm going to back comb on top a little bit. And use this thing to cross the hair from the elastic through the middle of the elastic, not to the other side of the elastic, just through the elastic. You see that it's going out in the same direction that it's the hair going up. And I'm going to create like a small bubble, I don't know the name of this exactly. I need a hole enough to cross hairs from both sides. And one important thing is that this piece of hair that are the ends of the bubbles, I recommend you to hold it with a hairpin. Don't lose it, because if not, you will need to start again, sure of that. Then I'm going to take some hair. You see me, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna take some hair from the side. I'm gonna back comb a little bit, just a little bit, to have all the hair together. Just a little bit. We can use some hairspray. And now I'm not going to use this same tool. I'm going to use these open pins, the big ones that are completely straight. These ones help me a lot to do this thing. I'm gonna cross the hair through it and cross the hair through the hole, just half of it, not all the hair. I'm gonna take one hairpin and hold the hair that it's going through or on the way through the hole. And now it's time that I can take this piece of hair that I keep and tie it a little bit. Then I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side. I pre-selected the pieces of hair to be quicker. I'm going to back comb the hair a little bit, just a little bit, not much. Some hairspray from our sponsors. And again, I'm going to hold the hair with it, and with the ends of the pin, cross the hole, but not all the hair, just some of it. I'm gonna tight again, all tight I can, and then we are going to open the hair a little bit to create, we call it in Spain, lazo. I don't know, I don't remember right now the name in English, sorry for that. Hold again the hair in one side, and I'm going to move again from the other side to do exactly the same thing, this way. And hold it from the interior. Again, a little bit of some hairspray. And for sure, because we are going to a wedding, I select a hair accessory to put it on top. And then I hope you can see more clear the effect of what we did in the hair. Any questions, my friends? Because I'm done. Okay, let's gonna show you a little bit the three styles. This was the second one. And the first one that I don't have tripods enough this time. So here you can see the three different styles. The first one, maybe for the girl to the wedding. To me, it's very clear, very easy, and very fast, very safe. Once after the party, she wants to take off all the clips, she will have a nice and a curly hair. Second one, mixing the nudes and the waves. And the third one, sorry. I forgot to take these clips.
Well, if you put glitter on them, they're fine.
Sorry for that. There we go. Now it's better. Here you have the three different styles. My friends, I hope you enjoy. I hope you learn just a little bit, because if you just learn one thing, I'm more than happy. And for sure, along the year, we have some different hair presentations. Next time, I think, will be Shasha after summer, and after Shasha will be my friend Glenn. So, my friends, thanks again for being here this evening. Hope you enjoy it. And for sure, not only thanks for Fondation Guillaume and Decothin, thanks a lot for our main sponsors, L'Oreal and Swarkov, because without their support, we cannot be here. Thank you, my friends, and see you next time.
We are hairdressers. We are craftspeople.
It's more than a job. Hairdressing is a craft. It's about our professional calling.
It's a journey of personal and professional growth, a journey, I think, that never ends.
It's absolutely worth it, because our craft has the power to improve lives.
My dream was to change people's mood, make people feel better.
Because every single person is beautiful. Our job is to show them that.
What unites us is our deep commitment and respect for the skill of true craftsmanship. Everything to do with the mastery of our medium, hair.
What's amazing is that you have this company that it's always looking for the new technology. It's always looking at new innovations, but it always has that nod to the heritage of the company.
We are dedicated to hair and leverage our craft, size, reach, and resources to find new, sustainable ways of doing the things that we love to do.
Clients expect us to be trend experts, but for us it's about how do we bring it together in a holistic way? How do we look at lifestyle trends? How do we look at what's happening on the catwalk and merge those things together and make them accessible for our clients in the salon?
A lot of clients come in, what's new, what's hot. I saw this on the runway, this is the look, but we're gonna do something a little more toned down because it's something you can wear every day.
We never stop learning, and every hairdresser is on their own unique path.
We support you wherever and whenever you want to upskill.